What up, my real estate agent rock stars? Welcome back to the channel. We're going over sphere number 3. And if you want to be a beast in real estate, please hit the subscribe button down below. Now let's get started on sphere number 3. Okay guys, going back through the 5 spheres of relationship marketing. We've got our personal sphere, our professional sphere, have our gear for sphere number 3. Sphere number 4 is a serving heart, and sphere number 5, of course, is social media. Guys, it's so important, just a mindset. When you get up in the morning, you are in a real estate mindset. You are the real estate rock star agent. Therefore, when you get up in the morning, there's one of 2 ways that you get dressed. I don't care if you're taking the kids to school, if you're going to the gym, if you're going to the office. There's one of 2 ways to dress. Put on your gear. When I get up every day, guys, and I go to work, I've got my gear on. My gear is so important to me. Whether it's just regular gear or whether I'm putting on a suit to go to a closing or to nail that $1 million listing, that's what I'm doing, guys, and I do that so that I get in a real estate mindset. I know with this on, real estate is my gig today. Psychologically, guys, I want to put myself in that spot as the realtor. Therefore, I'm going to wear my gear every day. Getting gear isn't that hard. I go online, there's lots of places that'll get it printed. I go to Queensboro. It's just a printing place that does stitching for all kinds of clothing. I'm sure you have your local stitcheries or embroidery shops who will put it together for you. It just takes you putting together your logo and putting it on your shirt. Guys, I had a lot of success also with putting my name on the other side. I didn't do that with these, but it's super important. If you can do that, get it done. Have your logo, have your name. Your logo could be your team name, it could be your brand. I'm obviously with Next Home. I like Next Home because it says what somebody's calling us to do. They're calling us to buy their next home or sell and then buy their next home. So I prefer this brand. That's my franchise. We have 3 offices here locally in Michigan, and we're looking forward to painting the nation orange. Guys, the other reason to get your gear on, it's so important when you walk in and talk to your colleagues or your customers, or you're even just out in the general public. Man, is it important to show people what you do. Real estate sales are made by real estate conversations. Real estate conversations develop relationships. That's how the whole thing's done. If you want to initiate that conversation without asking somebody, I oftentimes just try to help people. I'm proud of wearing my gear and putting my logo on my clothes because that allows them to read it, then ask me a question. As they ask me a question, that's when I'm able to start to develop that relationship. So guys, I'm out in the community, I've got my gear on. Clearly people can tell that I'm a real estate professional. If I'm not wearing my gear and I'm in that fancy suit and I'm looking good and I'm feeling good, people will ask me, what do you do? Because I look like a professional. Again, it's a lead-in to allow me to initiate that conversation, to have the conversation to get to a closing. Guys, I make it bulletproof. I get up in the morning, I have my coffee, I watch a couple of YouTube videos on sales, I might watch a sermon, study some Bible, and then when it's time to rock it out, it's time to go. I get my shower, brush my teeth, and I go to the closet and I've got 10 different pieces of clothing I can just put on and not even think about it. A lot of these things, guys, they should be absolute with you. It should be something that you do every day without question, and you just know you have to get it done. Have conversations to get to closings. The way you get to closings is you develop relationships. The only way you develop relationships, guys, is to have people talk to you about real estate. It's really that simple. If you can do that consistently on a daily basis, you will be successful in real estate, and you're going to knock down those 3 to 5 sales per month. It's really that simple. All right, guys, I told you I'd save that important tip till the end. Here it comes. As I'm going out through my day, maybe coffee's run out and I've stopped at Dunkin' Donuts. I go in to get a caramel super latte, frate, whatever. As I walk up to the counter and I've got my gear on and I'm ordering and I'm paying for my order. I've exchanged money. We went through that in sphere number 2. That's part of the professional relationship. The lady at the counter may say to me, hey, you sell real estate? My mom's looking to sell her house. What? Somebody just inquired with me. I've got a warm lead. How do you react? Here's the thing, guys. That's where I get to the point of two things. It's one, I'm going to grab my phone and say, that's awesome. I would love to answer questions for you. Can you give me your first and last name and can I add you to Facebook? It's that simple, guys. Also, I reach in my pocket, say, tell you what I'm going to do. I know you're at work. I know you're busy, but here's my card. I'll message you on Facebook, or I'll get your email, I'll get your phone number at a later date. I will reach out and follow up with you. Guys, we're trying to build the 5,000 people. We've got over 3,000 from Sphere 1. We've got 500 from Sphere 2. Sphere number 3 is wearing your gear, and trust me, if you do this, it will work. Any social circles you're in, people will read this and they're going to ask you questions. It's really that easy to get to 500 people. You could be at church, you could be at school, you could be Habitat for Humanity, you could be at La Casa, you could be at anything, your kid's soccer match, and people are going to read this and they're going to ask you. If you have your name on it, it makes it more convenient for them to remember your name. Guys, if you can do this, absolutely do it. All right, guys, remember, we're trying to get to 5,000 people. There's lots of different ways that we're going to pull into that 5,000 people. But that really is of utmost importance. It's the first thing you think about every morning when you get up and what you think about when you go to bed. If you need to leave yourself some reminders, take a Post-it note. Man, put it on your bathroom mirror so when you're brushing your teeth, you're thinking about it. Put it on your refrigerator so as you head to make dinner again, it's another thing you're thinking about. You want to be successful in real estate. You're developing this career for a lifetime. It's so important to get those people in your contact relationship management system, your CRM, and to develop those conversations. You have done the work, you've got your real estate license. Now it's just developing that network so it makes it easy. Everybody gets in and out of real estate because they make it so hard. They get caught up on the shiny gadgets. They got caught up on the coaching or the fancy speaker. Guys, it's not that hard. This is the honest truth. I've sold real estate for over 30 years, and this will make you a real estate agent rock star. The other thing to think about as you are trying to develop these 5,000 people is have that mini pitch ready. Know that you need business cards on you. You're gonna talk to people who are going to ask you questions about real estate, and that may or may not be the time to have that conversation. It's a warm lead in to you. You can start with a short answer, and then when you can organize the right time to make the sale, that's when you answer those questions. That's when you get together with them and ask them about how do I get a hold of mom and where can I run her down, what's the best time that I reach her. Those are the times that you do those things. You won't go straight at the counter with a 40-minute conversation on why you're the best and how many houses you've sold. It's just simply collecting that lead. Don't worry about what we're going to do with that lead. We're going to work on that in the future. So if you haven't watched the first two videos, subscribe to the channel below. Watch the first two spheres. This is sphere number 3. And then because you're subscribed, you're going to see sphere number 4 and sphere number 5. Those things are going to put you on your way to an amazing rock star real estate agent career. We love you guys. We hope you have a great day. And now go make some house sales.